Hi everyone, and welcome to my channel. Please forgive the noise in the back. I don't know what this guy is doing today. But yeah, welcome to this channel here. This reading is for the sign of Aries, for the feminine, the masculine energy, for cross watchers, anybody resonating with the sign of Aries. Please take what resonates only. And note that the roles can be exchanged in this, and anything you need to connect to my channel is all in the description box below. So welcome everyone. Yeah, sorry about that. That noise was disturbing me. So the energy here is so simple. You two are addicted to each other. There's nothing you can do against this feeling. It's like the more you'll try to separate from each other, the more you're coming back together. And I don't care what it looks like. You may be married, divorced, separated, together, not together. This here is the energy of two people who cannot get enough of the other. And it's amazing, this energy, the energy is cyclic. It can be the energy of many. Maybe they have cheated on you or you with them. You know, take what resonates with many people is in this here. Maybe you've forgiven them, or they've forgiven you many of times, or you tried this thing many of times. Like I can see that Seven of Cups. You'll come back together no matter how many times it takes. It's a little bit like this, but let's see. This year, most likely you cannot control yourself. When they call, you will answer, and you have to forgive the rasp in my voice. I'm simply tired, but feeling good. When they call, you will answer. When they make a love call to you, you'll come there and it's happening. If they want to argue, you're there too. If they say A, you gotta say B. It's that kind of dance between the two of you. It's nearly impossible for you to stop it. You have to have them into this judgment here. You know, into this here is the biggest problem, is the reason for everything. I can see it. This here, the true question, if you're resonating with me into this energy that I'm starting to understand, can you stay away from them? Into this here, because this might be toxic after all, but I have to see. You cannot resist them. Like a junkie, they call, you can't be there. It's the reason for everything. All these things you have lived with them, and can you stay away from them? Is the true question here. Somebody here, you're dealing with somebody that is selfish. They don't think of you. They don't give you anything. And this here, into these pentacles, I can see restraint in money too. Somebody who can play money games with you or not give you a lot. Maybe now you know why you would have to keep your distance from them. You see? The pentacle energy. Some people here, you're dealing with somebody who keeps showing you that they're selfish, and you still want to build this thing with them. If I were you, I would wait for them to be a giving spirit, and then we can do this thing together. Otherwise it will fail. How can it possibly fail? Like literally it will never work, because they're selfish from the beginning. Then there is third party energy in this here too, bothering your mix, you know. And this here is funny, into this Aries energy. I'm feeling really comfortable, like, you know, let me sit down even nicer in my seat. You will feel it, that calm around the energy. Like, okay, you're selfish. Okay, there's a third party. Aries is like fighting for itself. I can see it. And you're tired of being compared to anybody else. It's like now you know you're in your energy. You will not deal with third party. And if that there is not the truth. Into this cut, to me, you're different, you know. And even your money and stuff, it's the stuff that's going to worry you. I can see it here, into that pentacle energy. Money, the next step for you. And some of you will feel it, like, you know, you're not reliable when it comes to money. Anything can happen anytime with you. So let me do this thing here by myself. That cut. And you know, they know you're addicted to them. And which is why they set, you know, this third party energy onto you the way they did. They knew you were going to come back to them. And Spirit is saying to me, I am right about this, but the truth is, whoever's listening to me, you're coming to your right mind too. Now you have clarity. Now you're willing to walk away from them and keep your distance. Like, you know, I'm addicted, but not so much anymore. I can feel it here. You know, I'm dealing with this throat chakra. Like, you know, maybe communication is the problem with you. Maybe some of you speak too much into this Queen of Wands instead of giving them a piece of your true mind. Understanding, I mean, explaining this thing more so the true way to them is what's missing here. For some of you, you have not made your point yet. And if not, you will. But I can see it here, the woman, you know, you're fed up to the point you don't give a care about him anymore. And you may be a Queen of Wands, Leo, Sagittarius, definitely Aries. Or a King of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius listening to me. Or you may be one, you know, take what resonates, or they can be. You're in this, coming to your right mind, especially if you're the woman here. Like, you can identify the weakness and what you call it, the dependence on them. And normally right now you're fighting it and you're succeeding. I can see that too. Some of you have children with them. You know, all of this to understand this energy. I can see it now. About your life, yeah, how your children are going to live. They cannot afford to be selfish with you. This one here you have to claim if you don't believe me, even if it comes to fighting. I can see it here. Some of you, is about making this thing official. This year, you have to get married or stay married, or thinking of this idea of marriage, to sealing this thing. Like, you have to have this guy be serious with you. And as long as he does not invest in you in the terms of pentacles, like time, space, and things, you know, he's playing with you in this case here. Normally you shall see it, you know, the fact that he's not selfish with you anymore. Now he will give. And to me, you're becoming wiser altogether. Like, you know, I was really childish about this thing and with you, but now, you know, I'm good. And Spirit's saying to me, that is you in the flesh, the woman that is listening to me. And you may be dealing with the Queen of Pentacles, or you may be one yourself, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. To me, you've come into your energy, Aries women, and I can see it here right now. You're thinking about your life, your work, your place, you know, your home, the place where you can find happiness, about your money. Yeah, you're growing into this Queen of Pentacles because you know you cannot like count on him. Exactly, into the Queen of Swords, and same time you're even letting go of him. And you see all these queens here, I'm telling you, you're learning. I can see it here. Which is why now you'll bet on yourself and you'll be done with him. And that there is a form of victory for yourself, you know, don't forget that. These cards here, they may be boring to you, but them they speak. Yeah, so sorry for taking up all the time with this energy. You want things to grow, either for yourself or most likely for yourself, quite frankly. I can see it here. Even if you love them, you're like, boy, I love you and all, but this year, you're coming into your right mind. I can see it. If they're selfish to you, you'll find a way to grow without them. And whether they're there or not, in this year, you will still find a way to grow without them. He's your partner, that drug, but same time, to me, you've come to the realization of self, slowly. I am loving this. You're no longer possessed by him. He's no longer the star, you know, like really no longer this thing that you were chasing, living, dying for, literally. It's like if a soul connection is there, it is there, but now you're connected to your own spirit, quite frankly. I can see it here. And some of you, you're dealing with Aquarius. I can see that too. And into this I don't know what it is, but Aquarius, yeah, him, you really got him. Exactly, into that King of Wands. And this year period is how you gonna get the guy to invest in you, as if you're no longer addicted to him. To me now, if you really want to know how, connect to your own spirit and you will see. It's the only thing. That depression, if you don't believe me, you couldn't even work. I can see the card already underneath because of this situation here. Like all of your energy was about him. He looks really good, doesn't he? Some like this about him, but most so they're twin flame energy here too. You know, there's a reason why you're addicted to him. You spend a lot of time being depressed, and I'm telling you, for some it even prevented you from working, yeah? Now I can see you transferring the energy and now being active for yourself. But you know, in this here, it is not over between the two of you, and I can feel it in this watery mouth of mine and all of this like throat situation. Kim, he has feelings for you. No matter what he says, even if he keeps them, he's addicted to you too. You see that Ace of Wands, yes, certain people, they're linked into these connections that we do not have to understand. If you don't believe me, most likely the two of you are extremes and I don't know what, but I can see him and her. Completely different though, but they're linked by this energy. Ace of Wands, there's a reason why you're addicted to them. But now you're free from that addiction still and living the dream. If you do not believe me, live in it still. But at least now you have the illusion of freedom. Just keep it, you know. It's like when you meet each other, you lose your right mind. Them, him, her, they can make you lose your mind. And it's a little bit like you never learned that, yeah. Some people you have a weakness for, a natural one. That is exactly what is happening here. We're not seeing the devil, so they're bad, but they're not that bad. I don't know. You're shifting energy because I can see the devil in the past. If you don't believe me, like you were addicted to them. Separation. You see. Now I can stay away from you. You see. The sword and the rose. This here is that clarity and that truth. You see it like, you know, creeping up on you. You see it all if you just open up your eyes, Aries, to just like see the situation. And most likely it will tell you to stay away from that person. But you can talk to each other though. I can see it here. And some of you, be careful, the talking, empty talking. If they talk too much, yeah, beware of this one, because then they're wasting your time. Really, what you want is that engagement. And I saw it in that Hierophant earlier, especially if you're a Taurus or dealing with one. You better believe it. This year you have to seal it in the conventional way. Anything else will not do. Anything else will be just talking. And you feel that like, I need something real from this guy here. Now, it says, you'll make it very clear too. And I can feel Aquarius energy. I just read it's the same energy. The woman will make it very clear. And to me, you're about to be selfish onto him. Focus on self, self-worth, time to heal, shadow work, self-appreciation. You'll see yourself, Queen of Pentacles, taking care of you instead of him. And he'll get that message. Because the whole time I'm thinking, like, what about him? Yeah, he's in this to wait until you take care of yourself into this lightning. That's how he will get the message, like, oh, she's about to leave me. Whoever is resonating with this energy here, you see the energy will change, expanding into this thing they call happiness and joy. Just keep like fighting, Aries. Twin flame, some of you are, which is why this here, it ends well, but it ends well for you, even alone into this energy of money. I can see it here. We will be together again. Is that twin flame energy, but by now you're like, you know, let me just do me. They have to ask you for forgiveness. I don't think this year will be complete until they do. To me, you have a life together for a lot of you, some that's going for years or even like a decade. It can be 10 years and more if you don't believe me. Like, it's like you're intertwined, the two of you, your life together. How can they forget you? And they think about you all the time. You're just like you're a drug to each other. You're a drug to each other, and to me this year, they are favorite one. If you don't believe me, I can't stop thinking about you, like a favorite drug. But I can see somebody burying themselves, and most likely the woman, into work just to forget about this energy. To me, life is gonna catch up on you. Everything will catch up on you, you know, to the point you'll be like, okay, you're nice and all, but I got my life too. So I'm addicted. I'm very happy I didn't see the Seven of Cups. Like, you not go back to that thing that you did over and over again. It's done now. It's done. Into that cut. You'll be like, just figure it out over there. I'm taking care of my life. I can see it. So that was the reading for Aries. I hope that you have enjoyed it. Please don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe. Take care of yourself. Stay healthy, and I shall see you soon. Bye-bye.